Hi, everyone. Welcome to the presentation, What is LWL All About? So I'm just setting up my screen here. Just give me 1 second. And here we go. Okay, so view slideshow. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. This presentation is going to be fairly short, probably about 20 minutes, and I really just want to give you an indication of what is this LWL network all about? What is this Ladies Who Lunch network, or this LWL network that you probably have been hearing about, and is the reason that you're here on this webinar is to learn more about it and to see if it's something that would be a good fit for you. So this is my purpose with the webinar, is to help you understand if this is a good fit for you. So I'm Maria Kritikos, and I am the founder of the Ladies Who Lunch Network. So here's a group of us. It's one of our live events that we hosted here in Vancouver. And essentially, the Ladies Who Lunch Network is a global community. We have members from all over the world. We have women in business, fashion, and philanthropy. And it is really our mission to inspire one another to live our dream and to reach our full potential and at the same time make a difference in the world. And we love to wear fancy hats. This picture is from our annual summer patio party where we put on our fancy hats and have a lot of fun. So let's learn more about LWL. As I said, I'm the founder. I started the network about 4 years ago. It really started from my kitchen table. I had nothing. I had no website. I had no team. I didn't have the money. I didn't know how I was going to do it. All I knew was that I had a vision and a goal and a dream to help women understand that they have 100% power in their lives, and that allows them to create whatever life they dream of. And I've been featured in a lot of publications, CNN, the Huffington Post, CTV Morning Live News, for those of you here in Vancouver, and some other ones. But let's continue with the presentation. Some fun facts about me. I'm a single mom. There's a picture of my little man. He's 11 now. He's in grade 6. I love reading. I'm a huge bookworm. My goal is reading at least 2 books a month, and most of it is done on Audible because it just maximizes my time. I listen to it when I drive and when I do laundry. So I can be asleep very, very early, but I'm also up very, very early. So up at the crack of dawn. I am a domain name junkie. That means I literally have about 200 different domains. Every time I think of a good idea or a website that would be fun, I go ahead and grab it. So I'm addicted to website domains. I love goal setting. In the network, we talk a lot about goal setting and the right way to set goals and how to achieve them. I used to be a high school teacher. I started teaching high school when I was 23, and I was very young at the time. I was teaching what we call grade 12 here in Canada, and they were about 17 years old. So it was an interesting time. Very much enjoyed teaching. I taught for 5 years only, then I left to start my own school. But I also speak Greek. My heritage is Greek, and I used to teach French and Spanish. So I'm a real estate agent as well. For those of you living here in Vancouver, you may know that. My website for real estate is movewithmaria.ca. And I have high cholesterol. It's something that's hereditary, and it's something that I have to watch. So a lot of exercise. I do Bikram's yoga, and yes, that's the hot, sweaty kind. And it says here my son is 10, but he actually just turned 11. So he's my life. So besides being a mommy, a real estate agent, I'm the founder of the Ladies Who Lunch Network, but I'm also a certified law of attraction facilitator. And I love teaching people how to apply the law of attraction into their lives to really live whatever they dream possible, which is really the motto of the network. And we call it LWL because, of course, it stands for Ladies Who Lunch, but it also stands for living a life without limits. So my story is, as I mentioned, my background is education. I studied to be a high school teacher. I taught French and Spanish. I left the teaching profession to start my own school. So I had an international English as a second language training center in downtown Vancouver. I did that for a few years, and then I started a teacher training center with my sister Joanna, which many of you know through the LWL network. Then I was married and got my real estate license for more flexibility so I could be with my little guy and spend more time with him. I was married for 5 years, and without going into too much detail, and when you're in the network, I share a lot more of my story, and but just for the sake of time here, my husband walked out on us. My son was 2 at the time, and it was a very tragic story. I went from living in a very large home with, we had a nanny, a live-in nanny, basically everything I could have ever dreamed of. And that suddenly was taken away from me, and I literally was homeless. I had no place to go. I had to sell the house. My husband had disappeared, no idea where he was, and it was a very, very traumatic time. And so I ended up being homeless, really, and by that I mean I had to sleep on my mom's couch and with my 2-year-old in tow, which was a very, very difficult time in my life. But I'm telling you the story not so that you can feel sorry for me, obviously, but I want you to realize that if I can go from that to where I am right now, you can as well. And I want you to understand that you are not your circumstances. This is the most important thing. If anything that you get from this webinar, I want you to understand that you are not your circumstances. I literally picked myself up with nothing but a suitcase. I remember just having a suitcase and having it on top of my mom's like dining table. And I lived out of a suitcase, literally. And I remember having a vision for this network, and I had no idea how I was going to achieve it. I had no money, but things have changed and things can change. And in the network, I teach you really how through different trainings. We have motivational trainings on a weekly basis. And we'll talk more about that later. But today, my story today is very different from where I was a few years ago. And my mission is really to help women turn any idea, any dream that they have into reality. So we're talking about mission, and mine is really to teach women not to be held back by limiting beliefs and to stop living a life of excuses. That's really my main goal. I want you, whoever is listening, I want you to understand that I want you to understand your true power and not to be defined by your current circumstances, because you have the ability to change that. You can have whatever life that you create for yourself. And this was a very powerful realization for me, because once that happens and once you create something of your own, an incredible thing happens. No one can ever take it away from you. And this is what true power is. So I want to teach women how to stand on their own 2 feet and do it fearlessly and fabulously. And really, that's why I created the LWL network, as a vehicle to help women do this. So Ladies Who Lunch, what is it again? It's a global movement of women in business, fashion, and philanthropy, living their dream and making a difference in the world. And it's a place both online and off. So we have the live events, but we also have an online platform where we connect, we're inspired, and we support each other to fulfill our goals and dreams. I like to say it's a place where business and inspiration meet fashion and philanthropy. So it's a powerful network of like-minded women. We empower each other to transform our lives. This is really the key, and to make our dreams happen. The values, what we believe in this network, we believe in passion, independence, authentic self-expression, freedom, and contribution. If you believe those things, then we will get along. So here's what I want to ask you. Are you a female entrepreneur looking to make some connections? Do you have a business idea that you want to get off the ground? Have you just started in business and you're looking sort of to network with the right women, to get in the right circles, and also to surround yourself with women who've had the success that you're looking for? Another great benefit of the network is the ability to share ideas and mastermind with other business owners that can provide valuable advice. If you answered yes to any of these questions, then the LWL network could be just the place for you. This is one of my favorite expressions. She loved life and it loved her right back. So I want to give you my 3 tips to achieving success because I want to provide as much value as I can on this webinar. And if I had to sum it up, these are the top 3 ways to achieve success in life. Number 1, you have to surround yourself with what I call the doers, the believers, the action takers, people that take action, people that don't make excuses, and also people that see the greatness in you, even when you don't see it in yourself. This is very, very important. And this is what a network like this can do for you. Number 2 is to be in the presence of people who have achieved or are on the same path as where you want to go. So number 3, surround yourself only with positive, inspiring, and motivating individuals. And Jim Rohn, who one of my favorite mentors, he says, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So really think about this. Let's talk about LWL and who it's for. That's me. That's a picture of me at one of our events. And really the network is the purpose of the network is to connect people who are passionate about starting their own business, women that have a vision. It's a business and social networking vehicle. That's really what it is. And we have both online and offline events to facilitate this interaction. It's really for anyone with a dream. So let me ask you, are you a visionary leader, a female entrepreneur, an aspiring entrepreneur? Like I said, someone that has an idea, but it's not really sure how to go about it. Maybe you have a side hustle, something you love doing, but you're like, oh my God, how can I make money with this? How can I take this full time? I promise you, we can show you how to do that. There are women in the network that do just that. Are you maybe a philanthropist? Do you have a nonprofit that you want to share with the world, that you want to start? Are you just someone that wants to live their dream, but you're not really sure what that looks like right now? So if you answered yes to any of those questions, we want to meet you. So who are we? A lot of women say, okay, well, Maria, what do the members do in the network? Like, what are their professions? We are so varied. And here's just some examples of the women in the network: fashion, retail, and store owners, teeth whitening services, fashion bloggers, marketing consultants, skincare line products owners, accountants, mortgage brokers, authors, speech consultants, artists. We have Miss Canada, movie producers, restaurant owners, graphic designers, so many different amazing women from all walks of life in the network. Here's a collage of some of our members to show the diversity. Dance instructors, hat designers, jewelry designers, swimwear designers, optometrists, virtual assistants. So here are some reasons why you might want to join the LWL network. I would say, firstly, to bring awareness to your brand and business, to connect with other like-minded and influential women, and to be a part of a powerful and exclusive global community of female entrepreneurs making moves, and really to discover the power of association, because sometimes it's not what you know, but it's who you know. Here are the benefits of joining LWL. So we have what we call our Fab Friday Deals and Steals, an opportunity to showcase your products and services here. You will also be featured in our online business directory called the She's in Biz directory. It's a public directory visible on our website. You'll have access to our private LWL Facebook group. We also have a private members portal where we can interact every day and learn more about each other. You will have discounted member pricing to the live events. Also, we have LWL hosts, which are members of the network, who share their specialty trainings with the other members. And this is all part of your membership in order to help move our business forward. You'll also have access to what we call Monday Morning with Maria, which are weekly audio trainings for business and life, really. And you also have the opportunity to have an accountability partner, which is someone that's going to hold you accountable to your goals. Someone that's going to hold your hand and say, hey, look, did you get done what you said you were going to do? And this is a very successful, this is a very great tool to achieving success, is having an accountability partner. So I would like to invite you. I am inviting you on this webinar. Please consider this my personal invitation to join the Ladies Who Lunch Network. Here's what some of the women are saying. This is Tracy Drake. She's the editor of Niche Magazine, and she says, I often come to this group for inspiration and guidance. There are so many amazing women from all different walks of life. So thank you, Tracy. It's a pleasure to have you in the network. Let's go over some FAQs. Most people say to me, well, Maria, is this network online or do you just do the live events? And the answer is we have both. The network offers live events, power lunches, and also the exclusive international online community where all of the members can interact with each other no matter where you live in the world. It's a great platform. It's also available on mobile, so really you can stay connected anytime. Here are some more benefits to joining LWL: building relationships with other like-minded women, being inspired, supported, and being held accountable, gaining exposure for you, your message, and your business, and learning how to grow your business. Okay, so you're probably saying, okay, how much, Maria? We want to know, what is the cost of this network? I have made it super affordable. You have two options. You have a monthly option for only $15 a month, and an annual option of $150 a month. Now, you can cancel anytime. What's $15 to come into a community where you're going to meet someone that's going to change your life? You're going to learn something that's going to transform your life, I guarantee you. And if you don't, then you're out of pocket $15. If you go for the annual subscription, it brings it down to about $12.50 a month. With this, my bonus is I will give you my ebook, which is called The 10 Secrets to Living a Fearless and Fabulous Life. So this is if you sign up for the $150, the annual membership. So again, here are some of the benefits of joining LWL. Discounted pricing on all of our events. We have at least one event every month. And we are currently looking for city ambassadors in order to expand the network into different areas. But we also have a number of online benefits. The She's in Biz directory, primarily to showcase your business. Monthly webinars or trainings hosted by our members to move your business forward. The Facebook group, the members portal, the accountability partner program. I mean, the benefits are just endless, particularly for this price. So again, if you sign up for the 150, so you'll see a button either below this video or to the right, just click on that and you will receive my 10 secrets to living a fearless and fabulous life. This comes straight to your email. So I get this question a lot. Can anyone attend the LWL events? And the answer is you can attend one event as a non-member, but in order to continue coming to the events, the live events, you have to be a member in order to attend all future LWL events. Here's some more testimonials. Catherine Steele, she says, I love the way Maria takes us out of the business and into the beautiful. She can pack a room full of go-getting women and have them enjoy each other's company without competition. And this is really the motto of our network. It's about collaboration and community rather than competition. So thank you, Catherine. Andrea Brown, the founder of Love Your Life, says, I've had tremendous personal growth in my life over the last year, and I always credit it to the confidence I gained after surrounding myself with like-minded, passionate women. I'm proud to be a part of your network, and all the members have always been so supportive. And she's driven by helping women explore and develop their self-image. And she believes that LWL helps with that tremendously. So thank you so much, Andrea. It's a pleasure to have you as a member. Sakola Lair is one of our members from North Carolina. She says, you know, most of the members I think live in Vancouver, but she doesn't. She's from North Carolina. She's on the East Coast. She says, I don't feel that there is a disconnect in this network because I've met women from literally different parts of the world that have inspired me both personally and professionally. And Maria keeps us in the loop and motivates us even when we feel like giving up. And I love that. Thank you, Sekola. That's really my mission, to help you keep going and to have this whole network of women just keep pushing you forward and supporting you. So she says, I haven't found another network that does this. Here's Paige Hunter. She says, I became a member of LWL for the second year in a row because connection with the right people is really the way to success. And I think LWL does this in a very exciting and purposeful way. So thank you, Paige. So ladies, let me ask you, can you imagine having a network of successful, intelligent, supportive women right at your fingertips 24/7 to help move your business forward? Well, this is what LWL is. It's a community of powerful and influential women that you really need to be a part of. So there we are, inspiration, training, connections, and motivation. It's all here. And here are some of my favorite quotes. If you want to go somewhere, it's best to find someone who has already been there, right? Success leaves clues. There's a proven formula for success. It's to emulate and imitate people that are successful, and to follow their strategies, and to surround yourself with like-minded individuals. So here we go. Surround yourself with the dreamers, the doers, the believers, the thinkers, but most of all, surround yourself with those that see the greatness in you, even when you don't see it yourself. And oftentimes as entrepreneurs, we feel very isolated. And I think really putting yourself in an environment of other women going through the same thing as you is really going to accelerate your success. So another one of my favorite expressions, you can't change the people around you, but you can change the people that you choose to be around. So be very cautious of who you let into your life. We'd love to see you in the network. As I said, we have a ton of different professions, or women aspiring to these professions, health and wellness professionals, photographers, business coaches, anyone with a dream really that wants to make it a reality. Well, here are some of our members. So Tammy Dupuy, the owner of Sugared, she says, in over 6 years, the Ladies Who Lunch Network is the first networking group that I actually want to be a part of. So thank you, Tammy. Really appreciate that. So again, I personally invite you to join LWL and to reap the benefits of being around a group of inspiring and supportive and influential women. So go ahead and click on the option that you would like, whether it's the $15 a month option or $150 for the year, which brings it to about $12.50 a month. And that will also include my 10 secrets to living a fearless and fabulous life. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching the webinar. And we look forward to welcoming you into our fabulous network of female entrepreneurs. Bye for now, everyone.